أهلا وسهلا كل عام وأنتم بخير. Welcome to Learn Arabic Online with Lubna Durmayan in 2018. There are different terms for the same entity. You may be a Mr., a physicist, Albert Einstein, the most influential scientist of all time at once. Our planet can be referred to as world, globe, earth, an inspirational place, a book, heaven, or maybe hell. There are many different grammatical constructions intended to be used to extend the meaning of a word or a phrase. Apposition, badal, with its literal meaning, substitution, exchange, is a grammatical construction in which two nouns are juxtaposed. These two elements are placed side by side, where the second noun, since we write Arabic from right to left, this will be the second noun on my right hand, or noun phrase, renames or clarifies the former one with additional information, classified as tabi', subordinate, appositive. We can simply say that noun number 2, the appositive, is subsequent to noun number 1, the governing noun, the boss, the one that comes before. If we omit one element and leave only the other one, the utterance in which they are inserted does not change in meaning or grammaticality, since each of the components in apposition fulfills the same syntactic function in the sentence, as opposed to doing so in an idafa construction, where omissions are prohibited. You have to keep all the terms of the idafa. The second noun, al-badal, the substituting noun, the alternate, agrees with the first one, al-mubdalu minhu, the substituting from noun, in case and therefore occurs with nominative, accusative, and genitive case ending. The two forms must have the same case ending. So the elements in apposition constitute a functional unit. Both are on the same grammatical level. So if one of them is the subject of a sentence in the nominative, so the appositive will be. All right? According to some linguists, the semantic relations between the elements in apposition may be co-referential of two words or phrases having reference to the same person or thing, with one as a modifier of the other. My father, Amin. My father, Abi. Amin is his name. So Amin is my father and my father is Amin. So I may say Abi or may say Amin. Hyponymous, a word whose meaning is included in the meaning of another more general word. A tree, an oak tree. شجرة, a tree, an oak tree. شجرة بلوط. Synonymous. Synonymous, for example, Alexandria, a Mediterranean port city in Egypt. So you have Alexandria, al-Iskandariyatu, as the first noun of this construction of this apposition. Sorry. So Alexandria, al-Iskandariyatu, Madinatu Mina'in. Here, a Mediterranean port city will be flipped in order during the translation, because referring to Alexandria as a city is much more important than the rest. So port city, Madinatu Mina'in. This is an idafa. Madinatu Mina'in, Medina, city. Port, Mina. So al-Iskandariyatu, Madinatu. See? Here, matching in case. We have a Dhamma and a Dhamma. Madinatu Mina'in. A Mediterranean. Mutawassitiyatun. Mutawassitiya is a modifying adjective matching in number and gender and case. And since Medina is singular feminine, mutawassitiya will be singular feminine. Ending with a tied up ta. Ta marbuta. Madinatun mutawassitiyatun. Mutawassiti is its masculine form. Alright? In Egypt, fi Misra. So al-Iskandariyatu Madinatu Mina'in. And attributive. My sister, tax accountant. My sister, أختي. Tax ضرائب. Accountant, محاسبة. Since أختي is feminine, we will add the ta marbuta to محاسب. محاسب, accountant, masculine. محاسبة, feminine. محاسبة ضرائب. And here we have another إضافة. محاسبة ضرائب. Tax accountant. Flipped again here. Tax comes after محاسبة. So محاسبة ضرائب. We conclude that an appositive badal is a word or phrase in apposition directly following the noun. It modifies without break, without conjunction, without anything, side to side. Alright? It is in the same case as the substantive, the former noun, both with the same syntactic function. There are various types of apposition in Arabic. بدل الكل من الكل, or بدل كل من كل. Whole, noun, noun, apposition, and it has another name. البدل المطابق. المطابق, correspondent. Correspondent, apposition. مطابق, same. Where both nouns refer to equally to the same thing. For example, زرت عاصمة مصر القاهرة. زرت, from the verb زار, conjugated in the past first person singular. I visited the capital of Egypt. If you don't know the capital of Egypt, I will add another word for you to be aware of it. So we know that the capital of Egypt is Al-Qahira, Cairo. So عاصمة مصر, noun phrase, إضافة construction, is representing المبدل منه. Alright, the substituting from noun. Noun number 1 is the object of the verb zara. That's why it is in the accusative with the sign of fatha. Normally the second term of an idafa is in the genitive with the sign of kasra, but misra is deep taught. So in the genitive and accusative you will see a single fatha in its end. Be aware of that. Al-Qahirata is its appositive, al-badal, in the accusative. Since the former noun phrase is in the accusative, the following noun will be also in the accusative. Fatha, fatha. So I may say زرت القاهرة or زرت عاصمة مصر. Alright, it's the same thing. You can get rid of one of them, no problem, and there is no break in between, nothing. So Cairo, Al-Qahirata, is an appositive badal to the capital of Egypt, مبدل منه, with the two of them having the same reference. Alright? سأل الطالب أحمد أستاذه. الطالب المبذل منه. Let's get used to the Arabic terms. الطالب is the subject of سأل. Thus, it is in the nominative case with the sign of ضمة. أحمد is its appositive. It is deep taught and carries only one ضمة, matching the case of the preceding noun. So by saying أحمد, by using this appositive, we are clarifying, we are identifying the student, that the student is أحمد and not another one. أستاذه. So the student Ahmed, not any other, asked, سأل, asked his teacher. So we are clearly identifying the student. Or you may say سأل أحمد أستاذه. سأل الطالب أستاذه. Same thing. تحدثت إلى جاري علي. تحدث, to talk. I talked to my neighbor. Which one? علي. So علي is an appositive. And here جاري is in the genitive with the sign of kasra plus the suffix pronoun e referring to my neighbor. جاري. So, and since this is in the genitive case, the appositive will be also in the genitive case. And علي is in the genitive case with the sign of tanween, double kasra. So Ahmed is deep taught, but not Ali. Ali can take tanween. So I talked to my neighbor Ali. So the neighbor has been identified by an appositive. أرسل الأستاذ التلميذ محمدا إلى مكتب المدير. Where is المبدل منه? So the first noun, the governing noun. التلميذة. And التلميذ is the object of أرسل in the accusative with the sign of فتحة. محمدا. So التلميذ is the one named Muhammad, and Muhammadan here is also in the accusative case with tanween, double fatha. To the principal's office, إلى مكتب المدير. So we flip them in English. To the principal's office, and here we have an idafa, genitive construction, first term, second term. Alright, so the teacher sent the student Muhammad, and not Ali, to the principal's office. Here, سلمت على أستاذه خالد. So here, سلم to greet. I greeted, me, سلمت is conjugated in the past tense, first person singular. سلمت, I greeted his teacher. Which one? We have to be more specific. His teacher, Khalidin. His name is Khalidin. So this is al-mubdal minhu, أستاذه, in the genitive, because it is preceded by the preposition ala. His appositive is also in the genitive. And since this is a proper noun, it will have a tanween, double kasra. So I have to employ a distinguishing element to be clear about the teacher that I am referring to. So, appositive to the rescue. So this is the function of using an appositive. Okay. With the use of an appositional construction, badal, we are removing any possible confusion about the reference. You may encounter the noun ibn, son, or ibna, daughter, as an appositive, especially with Arabic surnames, with the following noun always being in the genitive. So ibn will be the first term of an idafa construction, and whatever follows will be in the genitive, second term or third term. This appositive idafa has to match the preceding substituting from noun in case. For example, جاء الدكتور محمد بن خفيف. So here الدكتور is المبدل منه. محمد is matching in case. بن is matching in case. خفيف is its second term. Second term of this idafa. First term, second term. So محمد بن خفيف. محمد بن خفيف is an appositive. You may say جاء الدكتور or جاء محمد or جاء ابن خفيف or جاء الدكتور ابن خفيف. So this بن also has to match in case. بن, if you start the sentence with ibn, you would keep the alif, ibn. But in the middle, you would just get rid of the alif, because it won't be pronounced anyway. So we say ibn. So the doctor, Muhammad bin Khafifin. We don't, Bnu, it's a son, but we don't need to say Muhammad, the son of Khafifin. So if your name is Lion, if your last name is Lion, and we have to translate it in Arabic. We won't say Asad. Asad is the Arabic equivalent of lion. We say lion. You will keep your name. We won't translate it. Okay? So John Lion, we won't say John Asad. Okay. So Muhammad بن خفيف. So here, as I said, Muhammad is an appositive to doctor, which is the subordinate that copies the parsing case of its antecedent. When I say parsing case, the case ending fatha, damma, kasra. It is noteworthy to know that a full name may contain more than one of the word ibn or ibna. In this case, the first occurrence agrees with the preceding noun, which it modifies, whereas the second occurrences always have genitive case ending, with each compound name being treated as an idafa construction with respect to the previous one. In both cases, ibn and ibna always appear with the genitive case ending, a kasra, whilst their preceding nouns occur without nunation. مات الإمام علي, the first apposition here. All this can be an apposition or just part of it. So Aliyu is matching in case with al-imamu, which is the subject of mata. Mata, to die. Imam. Al-imamu is the subject. Bnu, see the first one is matching in case. We could say just mat al-imamu bnu al-Husayni, and this would be the appositive. So the first bnu will match in case. And this is an idafa construction, where the second term is in the genitive, because ibn is always part of an idafa construction. First term, second term. The second ibn will be in the genitive, bni, aliyi. And the preceding noun won't take tanween. It will have just one kasra. Bni aliyi, bni. See? Bni abi talibin. So just the first one will match the former noun. Be careful with that. And the rest, ibn, will be in the genitive. And no nunation before ibn. This is what you have to know. So the imam, al-imamu, and let's list all the words that belong to his name. Ali, we don't say the son, let's say just ibnu. Bnu al-Husayni, bni Ali, bni Abi Talibin. What happened to this imam? Just tell me. It takes time to list, to say the name of a person in the old time. So the person died. Okay? So the imam died. Just skip the here in Arabic we just start with the action, mata, and then you can say the rest, the less important information. But in English you keep the action, the best for the last. So the imam blah 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 died. Another type of apposition, بدل البعض من الكل or بدل بعض من كل indefinite or definite. Some of whole apposition, in which the appositive is a part of the former noun. For example, أكلت الرغيف ثلثه. أكلت الرغيف. So أكل, to eat. I ate 1/3 of the loaf of bread. الرغيف, loaf of bread. ثلث means 1/3. So ثلث is an appositive to الرغيف that involves a pronoun as a link to the reference. So here الرغيف is the object of the sentence in the accusative. ثلث is matching in the case, and we need who to refer to الرغيف, and the الرغيف is singular masculine, so we'll be using who, third person singular masculine pronoun. Alright, so I didn't eat the whole thing, just a portion of it. That's why it is called some of whole. So just relax, you have some left. I didn't finish all. Okay? Let's see. راقتني حديقة دارك أشجارها. So here is the المبدل منه, the former noun, and this is a positive with a suffix pronoun ها referring to حديقة دارك, حديقة. So حديقة دارك, the trees of your of the garden of your home. حديقة دارك, of the garden of your home, enchanted me. Alright? The trees of the garden of your home enchanted me. Not your garden, just the trees. Alright? We are specifying. Just a portion of the garden of your home pleased me, enchanted me. راقة. Alright? So حديقة garden. حديقة دارك, دارك is your home. So this is an إضافة construction. حديقة داري, and since I am referring to your garden, I have to attach the pronoun suffix ka, second person singular masculine. حديقة دارك, and here حديقة is in the nominative. So أشجار will be in the nominative with the sign of Dhamma, and ha referring to the garden. حديقة, and حديقة is singular feminine. That's why we have used ha. Okay? So راقة, to enchant. قرأت. Let's see if I wrote it there now. Okay. قرأت الكتاب نصفه. نصف, half. So I read half of the book. قرأ, to read. So الكتاب is the object of the sentence. We have a فتحة. نصف, ending with a فتحة to match in case. And who referring to الكتاب, singular masculine. قرأت الكتاب نصفه. Not the whole book, just half of it. Okay. عطبت الطائرة جناحها. عطب, be damaged. So the wing, جناح, the wing, The wing of the plane. جناح الطائرة. So if I say جناح الطائرة, this is an إضافة construction. But here I want to use an appositional construction. So عطبت الطائرة جناحها. الطائرة in the nominative جناح ending with the dhamma and ha referring to الطائرة because الطائرة is singular feminine. So the wing of the plane, we would translate it the same way in English, even if you use the genitive construction or an appositional construction. It won't make any difference during the English translation. So the wing of the plane was damaged. Not the whole plane, just its wing. نزلنا بالمدينة شمالها. نزل B. نزل is constructed here with B. نزل B is to dwell. We dwelled in the north of the city. Alright, we have specified here. نزلنا بالمدينة. المدينة city. شمالها, it's north. So al-Madina is in the genitive because it is preceded by B, the preposition be. So after be we have a genitive. Bil-Madinati. Shamaliha is matching in case with a kasra. And ha, a resumptive pronoun referring to the singular feminine noun al-Madinati. We dwelled in the north of the city. Or نزلنا بشمال المدينة. إضافة. شمال المدينة or بالمدينة شمالها. شرح الأستاذ الموضوع معظمه جيدا. So here الموضوع, the subject is in the accusative because it is the object of شرح. A positive. معظم, most of. معظم, who and who, referring to al-mawdu'a because al-mawdu' is singular, masculine. So the teacher explained. شرح, to explain in the past. Third person singular, masculine. So the teacher explained well. جيدا. جيدا, well. Most of the subject, most of. معظم ما هو. معظم, most of. Alright? And don't forget the suffix pronoun. Appositive of inclusion. بدل الاشتمال or بدل اشتمال. اشتمال, the verbal noun of form 8 sound verb اشتمل. To include, to have within itself. Which means that the aspect of the appositive is included in the substituted from noun al-mubdalu minhu. The noun number 1. Number 1. And not just a part of it, since the referent is indivisible. And the appositive is an abstract concept. A suffix pronoun has to be also here attached to the appositive as a link to associated with reference, matching the former noun in number and gender. As in, أعجبني الفيلسوف. If you stop, he would say, I liked the philosopher. But no, wait a minute. Okay, he's handsome, but it's not what I am referring to. So I need to use an appositive, بدل. فكره العميق. فكر. فكر is an appositive, matching in the case, because الفيلسوف is in the nominative. It is the subject of the sentence. So فكروا is matching in case. And who referring to this singular masculine noun, الفيلسوف, the philosopher. العميق is a modifying adjective describing the فكر. So it will be matching in case also. So the philosopher's deep thinking. عميق means deep. Again, we're flipping. Deep thinking. His. So this who? It's his deep thinking. فكر. Thinking. Pleased me. أعجبني. أعجب. So pleased me. So here, أعجب form 4 sound. To please, to like, to make, admire. From the root عين, جيم, با. So the word فكره is an appositive to الفيلسوف. الفيلسوف, the philosopher, reflecting one of his characteristics that cannot be separated from the entity, the philosopher. This means that there is partial overlapping between both nouns. The second noun is comprised in the first one. Okay? So الفيلسوف فكره, it's not like الرغيف that you can eat just the third of it. This is indivisible. فكر الفيلسوف. Okay. Here. Oh, this one. استحسنت القصة أسلوبها. استحسن. استحسن, it's form 10 from the root ha, sin, nun. Be delighted by, be pleased with, find beautiful or nice or pleasant, to like. So استحسنت, I liked. It's conjugated in the perfect first person singular, again me. I liked the style, أسلوب, the style of the story. So القصة is the المبدل منه, the first noun. And أسلوب is its appositive, and ha, the resumptive pronoun, is referring to القصة. القصة is singular, feminine. That's why we use ha. And who for masculine. Who. Alright? Who. And who. And for feminine, ha. Ha. Okay? So استحسنت قصة. قصة is in the accusative with the sign of فتحة, since it is the object of استحسن. أسلوبها. So I liked the style of the story. أدهش. أدهش الرجل علمه العلماء. The man's knowledge. الرجل علمه. علم, knowledge. So الرجل is in the nominative. علم in the nominative, and who referring to الرجل, singular, masculine. الرجل علمه. So the man's knowledge, we start with the subject. Amazed, أدهش. أدهش, to amaze. Amazed the scientists or scholars. Scientists, العلماء. علماء is the object of the sentence. أطربني. أطربني المغني صوته. So المغني صوته. the singer's voice. So al-mughanni is in the nominative with an implicit dhamma since it is ending with a ya. That does not show the case. Sawtu is matching in the implicit case with the dhamma. Hu referring to the singer, singular, masculine, hu. So the singer's voice, al-mughanni sawtuhu, or sawtu al-mughanni, enrapted me. Atrabani, atraba, to enwrapped. Ni is the object's pronoun. So atrabani, enrapted me. Okay? أزعجني الرجل شخيره. So shakhir is snoring. I hate that, and I am sure that many of you are suffering from the same situation. So الرجل شخيره, the snoring of the man, annoyed me. أزعج, to annoy. And we have the ni, the object pronoun ya, referring to me, attached to the verb. Alright? So annoyed me. The snoring of the man annoyed me. الرجل شخيره. Not the man. The man didn't annoy me. Just his snoring. Okay? That's why you bring a clarification and you use an appositive. His snoring. The man is fine. An appositive for error. Badalu غلط. This one is so funny. In this case, the second word is not used as an appositive for the first one. Rather, the speaker aims to correct the mistaken word with the correct one, said back to back, with the same grammatical rules applied to any appositional construction, with the same case ending. So if I say, I saw a donkey, a man, how you can confuse the two? That's impossible. I don't sense a good intention in this example anyway, so try to avoid that. So I saw, to see, ra'a, ra'aytu, again, it is conjugated in the past, first person singular. I saw a donkey, ra'aytu himaran, is the object of the sentence, so it is in the accusative, and since himaran is indefinite, it will bear a double fatha, nunation. There is nunation in here. Rajulan. So rajulan is the appositive matching in case and indefiniteness. So himaran, rajulan, and so in case and gender also, because for feminine we say himara. We add that ta marbuta. It's a horrible example. I'm sorry for that. Okay. So I saw a donkey, a man. رأيت حمارا رجلا. There is another appositive for forgetting. بدل النسيان. Here, the second word is mentioned purposely to correct what had been said wrongly, to save yourself from being a liar, unless you don't really care. So here, زرت المتحف الفني المتحف البحري الشهر الماضي. So this is al-mubdalu minhu, alright? And this is al-badal, a positive. So I visited the art museum, al-mutḥaf al-fanniya, the maritime museum, al-mutḥafa al-bahriya, الشهر الماضي, last month. So here I forgot which museum I visited last month, since I visit too many of them. So right when I remembered, I corrected myself by using an appositive. So here al-muthafa is in the accusative because it is the object of zara, and al-fanniya is its modifying adjective that has to match in definiteness and number and gender. Al-muthafa al-bahriya will match the former noun phrase. So they are both definite and in the accusative case. Alright, al-muthafa al-bahriya. So using appositives is an artistic ways of writing. So adorn your sentences with them. You have just discovered another facet of Arabic grammar, al-badal. So congratulations. And let's stay in touch for more Arabic lessons with me. Happy New Year. Again, سنة سعيدة. إلى اللقاء.